Hey everybody and welcome. Decided to do a playthrough of Jurassic World Evolution for its 1 year anniversary. And with that, we'll get started.
Hello. May I say welcome? My name is Dr. Ian Malcolm. You may have heard of me. Well, correction, you should have heard of me, especially now that you're here. So before you are the islands that you need to manage, if you can. The 5 deaths. Jeez, if only there had been 5.
Well, that's encouraging.
Okay, this is as good a place as any to begin. Isla Matanceros. It's relatively stable. Yeah, you can get your feet wet here, and you should, because diving into the deep end of the pool is where the big, angry, hungry things are, and you want to be ready before you try that.
There's not usually quite as much silence at the beginning of the game, but I have the licensed music turned off for obvious reason.
I'm Cabot Finch, Public Relations and Crisis Management, and I'm here to help you. You'll start by building a Hammond Creation Lab.
All right.
We've already started on an enclosure for you. You should just attach it to the side. But watch out for dinosaurs. Just kidding.
Oh, Cabot Finch. All right. Looks pretty good right there.
Let's focus on what you're here to do, which is create dinosaur facilities on the islands we call the 5 Deaths. Actually, Las Cinco Muertes, because Spanish is the lingo of choice around here.
All right. There's literally
You'll need to connect
no
it to the
other Spanish in
pre-existing
the game.
network of paths in the power grid.
Yeah, it looks good.
Now comes the real test, incubating a dinosaur. You'll start with a Struthiomimus. Select the creation lab and pick a hatchery bay. There's enough genome data for your first viable dinosaur.
All right, we're gonna make a little Struthy. Here we
The
go.
machinations of the ambitious, undoing extinction, playing with nature's laws. What can possibly go wrong?
Come on, Doctor. You know we've learned so much and invested even more in our Jurassic operations since the last time.
Yes, Mr. Finch, yes, the last time. There's always a last time. And a next.
All right, our baby is ready here.
Life. It begins. The most precious moment. The result of incalculable actions and reactions, trials and errors, genetic mutations and unknowable combinations, chaos, all leading to a living, breathing, thinking being, an entity, distinct and unique, and now we, you, just manufacture them. So, well done, I guess.
Well, thank you, Dr. Malcolm, for your unending sarcasm. Oh yeah, your little drink. Beautiful, Andy. Beautiful. Frontier really has done an amazing job with this game. Lacks a few features here and there that the community wants, but they keep adding stuff, so maybe it'll get there. Alright, well, time for a little nap. Alright, well, let's see what else we can do. this?
The
Let me
Hammond
click on anything
Foundation
yet.
has 3 main areas of interest: security, entertainment, and science. I've already nudged the heads of each division to reach out to you personally. They'll offer opportunities and incentives for you to be part of their team. Choose one of their contracts. It'll help you develop your facility.
All right. I always like the science ones.
Ah, Dr. Dua. This is our new Director of Operations.
I'm aware, Cabot. I'm Dr. Dua. I run the science division of our operation. Okay, you're going to need to build your reputation in the science division. Not easy with me around, but you'll manage. That means managing our dinosaur population and seeing that they are flourishing.
All right, so build an expedition center. Oh, easy enough.
Contracts can be requested from the division heads inside the control room. Complete these to increase your reputation and gain additional revenue to keep expanding your park.
Come on.
So, one more thing. Your reputation. Your rep, quote unquote. Keep an eye on it, okay? If you have a solid reputation with a division, you're more likely to benefit from them. Financially, I mean. But, like life, it's a balancing act. Each division is vying for your attention, and if they don't get it, they tend to take it personally.
It really is a beautiful art. I'll just wait for this to get done and see what it'll let us build next.
People think money makes the world go round, but they're wrong. Contracts make the world go round, my friend. Obligations and commitments. Complete a contract and your rep with the science division will increase, meaning you'll be able to take on more complex and challenging missions. Good! Your first expedition team is out. They'll bring back what they find to the fossil center for extraction.
All right. Well, hopefully they're just flying that to an airport, taking a plane from there. Either way.
Your job is simple, really. Create dinosaurs, which attract visitors to your facilities, brings in capital, money, which means you can do more research to build better facilities and create more dinosaurs, and there you go. A circle of life, development and resources, nature and commerce. See? Simple.
All right, the upgrade. I'm gonna take success rate upgrade.
I've got an interesting opportunity for you to consider. It will allow us to work together to create life.
No, way ahead of you.
Pure life. If you've been listening to Dr. Malcolm, then you know how important this is to us, and to me. I knew you were my kind of person. Inquisitive, driven, and I knew you couldn't resist this opportunity. So let's get started.
That'll be a little bit of a
Together,
storm.
we can create a more authentic version of our dinosaurs. That means a complete genome. And I think you are up to the challenge. Don't disappoint.
And nothing ever bad happened in a storm at Jurassic Park, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Of course, with only one Smithio minus. I mean, not much could go wrong, right? Let's see, maybe it'll let us. Yeah. Like another couple of pearls. Oh, I love how fast the Struthiomimus develop.
A
All right, yeah, we made you a friend.
Struthiomimus. Interesting. Another dinosaur that furthers the case of a direct linkage to our modern birds.
You should extract genomes from fossils that have been collected inside your fossil center. That will increase the amount of viable data you have to create dinosaurs.
Yeah, another girl there.
We are pleased to welcome the Struthiomimus.
That is one thing I would maybe like to see updated at some point. Every time these animals stop moving, they stop like it's a surprise with their feet sliding in the dirt. I would imagine maybe every once in a while, you know, they just slow their feet down some and, you know, come to a stop like a normal animal does. Alright, let's apply that upgrade. Yeah, 10% upgrade on viability. Not yet. Check on our Triceratops DNA. Oh, there it goes.
We are making great strides so far. I believe I may be on the cusp of something wondrous, and I have you to thank, at least in part, for where I find myself. Now we need to incubate, hatch, and house our dinosaur. Then we will know if our efforts will have been worth it.
So the first time you make a dinosaur on an island, like the first Triceratops or whatever, it always succeeds. So I took this opportunity to make two, and they should both succeed, even though there's only 60% plus 10 chance, so 70%. If you got the money, always good to get a 2-for-1 on the guaranteed viability deal here. Alright, so send the helicopter out again. So did we get some Brontosaurus? It only needs 2%. It's viable. Things are happening. Oh, good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have added a new viewing area to observe our magnificent creatures.
Our new specimens, dinosaurs,
too.
are meeting expectations, but we want them to thrive. That's your next assignment. Making sure our specimens are properly cared for. In other words, dinosaur welfare.
The difference with dinosaurs is that they have no point of reference to understand humans, so don't expect much in the way of thank yous.
Well, I think I'll survive without thank yous. from
I'm
the
Owen
dinosaurs.
Grady. Owen to my friends.
No, you're
I've
not.
seen things I'd rather not talk about, but it hasn't
It's not
dampened my
just
commitment to the
dinosaurs.
dinosaurs. The raptors more generally, and me and Blue specifically. We have a special relationship, like what I have with Claire. Less complicated. Anyway, nice to meet you.
Oh, nice to meet you too. Not Chris
I
Pratt.
see you've hatched a Triceratops. It might be cute now, but that's only gonna last for about a week.
Is there something else I need to know?
I've been monitoring what you've been up to with great interest, and I'm a little disappointed that Dr. Dua came to you for this assignment instead of bringing me into the loop as she should have done. I'll discuss this with her later.
I love how dark Dr. Wu is.
This is Lambert, head of security.
Yours, theirs, and mine. Welcome to the islands. So here's our basic conundrum. We want to keep our animals under control while simultaneously encouraging instinctive behaviors, because these animals have potential as combatants. Look, everyone's fear object, myself included, is to have these animals running free and loose in the park. But we can't exploit them globally without taking some chances. Intelligence is an essential part of security. We got a contract for photography that's just become available. Give it a once-over.
Let's put some rock down in the water here. Ah, yeah, beautiful. Oh yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's a little diversity of color into the pattern. Here's the view from the gallery. Not bad, if I do say so myself. Again, just a beautiful game. You're a fan of dinosaurs, and you probably are if you're watching this video. There's not really a better game. Maybe The Isle, but there's really not a better game than Jurassic World Evolution. The animals are beautiful, the scenery is beautiful. Just a beautiful game. Let's see if we can make a Edmontosaurus. Hey, you know the Edmontosaurus is found in Canada. I'll give you a guess as to which city.
Stand by.
Alright, let's send the helicopter back out again. Send them for some Ceratosaur. And then let's go here and drive the vehicle and take a picture. You know what? Let's turn the music down a little bit. Just a little much. The voices are a little hot. This one. Much better.
You took this photo all by yourself, huh?
Security Division owes you one.
Let's see if we can scan with G. All we gotta do is slide it around a little bit. Yeah, there's the blue one. If we got room during the red one this time. We'll see. There we go. Good enough. Oh, way ahead of you on that one.
Reassigning roles.
Lambert here. I've got a new assignment that I think is perfect for your skill set. Give it a once over, then let me know if you're interested.
Not only am I interested, I'm ready to do it right now.
Glad to have you on board. As you can imagine, the animals in the various facilities are constantly probing for weaknesses in our security systems. They're smarter and more devious than people give them credit for. But I refuse to underestimate their capabilities. That's why I'm always testing and evaluating our security protocols and barriers.
Ladies
This is
and
where you
gentlemen,
come in.
We are pleased to welcome and admonish.
I've got to give this guy Lambert his due. He actually sees these animals as both opportunity and threat.
Oh, you gonna change your mind about that one?
I'm gonna need you to extract enough DNA from fossils to incubate and hatch a dinosaur. This is the first phase of this mission. Carry on. Okay, next you'll need to incubate the animal in a Hammond creation laboratory before releasing and housing it in an enclosure. You'll also want to make sure we've got an ACU presence on this island.
Let's take a look at our next we need to build an ACU center. Are we out of range? Or just out of-
Hey,
oh.
I'm Isaac. I've been hearing good things about you. I'm in charge of the entertainment division here. What good is the world's greatest show if no one sees it? Don't answer. That's rhetorical and painfully obvious. What I'm saying is that we need people in our parks. Fill up our facilities with warm bodies. Numbers bring revenue, excitement, and opportunities.
There we go. Get another power plant going. Alright, might as well make some more steel knives. Yeah, let's upgrade some more. And some research. Let's see if we can scale it for you. Oh well. In a minute, when we have enough money, we'll put it up to scale. Schedule's a huge upgrade, always need. Oh, I had one. I'll make it. But we got one new sister.
pleased to welcome a Struthiomimus to the park.
Beautiful. Great view from the gallery right now. People. 90. All right. Not bad. Not bad. Good sidewalk traffic too. Halfway on that, then we can do the ACU reload upgrade that security guy wants. I know he's told us his name just literally minutes ago, but I can't.
Please report for dig site.
And silver. All right. Like silver. Even the rain looks great in this game. Let's send it to one with 3 dinos. We'll see what we get. Now, our Jeep can manage to do 6 or 5 things at once. Or be scheduled to do 5. Nothing for it to do. Open the enclosure gate, or otherwise let the dinosaurs loose.
This next bit is going to sound a little crazy because, frankly, it is. But we are going to encourage one of the dinosaurs to breach our containment grid. We'll then react and see if our procedures and personnel are up to the challenge.
Yes. So at this point, I'd like to take back everything I just said about this guy.
I told you. Which one's the threat? It was just like a threat in general. Oh, there you go. There's one. Oh, an Edmontosaurus. You don't see those rampage every day.
Okay, we have our runner. Time to tag him and bag him. We're using less than lethal, but remember, that dinosaur doesn't know this is just supposed to be a drill. So watch your back.
While I understand the need to keep our security as sharp as possible, this is not the way I would go about doing it.
You have a problem with how we keep you safe, Doctor. I'm happy to discuss it at a later time. Right now, we have our hands full.
Well, we might make it without having anybody die. Oh, maybe not. I'm close. He's going for the monorail. And he's dead. She's dead.
Collecting asset.
Alright, well, easy enough. Let's build something like this. While we're waiting.
Asset transportation underway.
I know you've handled work like this in the past, so this contract should be right up your alley.
Each new discovery furthers our understanding.
Oh,
It's
expedition.
valuable work. Take it.
The Morris. There it is. Of course, he'd want me to go get carnivore. You know.
Asset delivered.
Oh, nice. I have enough to make it. Carnivore. This time, Ceratosaur.
And that's the job finished. True and square. Look, the thing is, we're still learning where our boundaries are when it comes to keeping these animals under control. God knows they're working out ways to exploit our weaknesses. Guess we'll find out who gets to the limits of our abilities first. Us or them. Ever vigilant.
And that's always been the challenge of the Jurassic industrial complex. Exploitation versus security. The immense potential for profit and for violence.
Well, I'm quite sure we'll have profit and fun. Now we got a carnivore over here. Let's see, 65 plus 30, yeah, 95%. If it fails, it's just the game hates me.
We have added a new area for you to observe our
Right.
magnificent creatures.
Let's see what our research is going to do. Oh, we can't afford it. Nice. No, alpine skin color. Let's toss this back.
You did good work out there with that contract.
Enjoyable stay with us.
I might smooth this out just a little bit. make it easier to view. Yeah, that's pretty good. No. What are they gonna do with the goat? What's the matter, kid? Never had you land on the top. Halfway. Let's see what's it doing. Not bad. It's at least the creator of Dino dish. Fall down. How many people are we getting in here? 82. Okay. Bad for herbivore enclosure, really. I mean, it's early in the game, anyway. What else in these guys out on expeditions? Can I go over? Wangosaurus. Yeah, I love Wangosaurus. Yeah. 75%. Won't be long, man. Can't wait for the 93 DLC to come out or to be announced. Anyway. Really anxious to see if there's a new Raptor and T-Rex models. That would be great. The Raptors definitely need some attention in this game. The skins are just for the most interesting animal to a lot of people in the game. It has the most boring skins, so we need dinosaurs. That's what I'm talking about.
A carnivore, I see. This time, a Ceratosaurus. There are distinctive spines that run down its back, and a bladed horn on its head. Just what you don't want to run into when you're out there alone. Or in a group.
Oh. Had lunch.
Hey, just heard of a great opportunity we should get behind.
Regular feeder in here as well. Let's bring him up closer to the gallery. 29. Some water up here too. Just so he doesn't go as, or so she doesn't go as far away from the gallery. Yeah. She's happy. Check these girls. Yeah. Oh. How are we doing with money? Oh, $121,000 a minute. Not bad. Let's see if we can do some more research here. As well research the what we got? Bookworm parasite. No, we're gonna need it eventually.
Thanks for helping create entertainment. Hey, it's Isaac. How you doing? I got some cool stuff you need to be a part of, so I'm putting it out there. Come on and help the winning team. Mine.
Oh, I guess I just have to do it again. As soon as we get $500,000.
I am all about the show, and with these dinosaurs, we have one unlike any other on the planet. Theme parks rely on drawing people in, and what is more attractive than new dinosaurs? Well, me, of course. Yeah, no, what I'm saying is let's get some fresh dinos in the hopper.
I don't know what's worse, treating these creatures like grist for the mill or propping them up as curiosities.
I would say the grist for the mill is probably worse. Almost. There we go. All right, well, I think that is going to do it for today's episode. Stay tuned for the next one. And if you enjoyed the video, please subscribe down below. But just by watching the video, you've already helped me out a lot. So thank you, and good night.